yourself for code.org, it's now time to assign your students to some specific courses to take. To do that, there's a few steps you want to do. First of all, you want to sign in by putting in your username and password, and then that will take you to the teacher's homepage. Before you go into your student accounts and progress, you want to scroll down here and check out the different courses that are available, because you need to know this in order to assign them to your students. I would suggest, if you're just starting out and your students are first trying coding, that the classic maze is a good one. But once they've mastered that, depending on their interest, they love Star Wars or Minecraft or Frozen, I also really like the artist one. So just make sure that you know which course you want to assign your students. Then you scroll back up here and you go to your student account and progress. You can see here that I have a few sections for different classes, but today I want to assign my students a new section. So I'm going to click on this. I like to give it a section, I like to give the section title the course that I'm working on. So I'm going to assign my students to the Star Wars course, and I'm going to say it's 2016 as well, just so in case I do it again next year. My login type, I always select Word, but if you have younger students, you can use picture. I've never used the email because I think that might be just more complicated than needs to be. So the Word is a good one. You can assign the grade to them, and then this is where you have to select the course. So I'm assigning my students to the hour of code, and it's going to be building a galaxy with code or with blocks. I'm going to use blocks because it's Blockly and it's the program I like best. So then I'm going to click Save, and then I want to go in here, and now I need to add my students. You can see here that it says Manage Students. So I'm going to click on this, and it's asking me to add students or add multiple students. If I wanted to do this one at a time, I could click on this and add each student one by one, but adding multiple students is much easier. So I want to type in my names of my students here. It does say, again, I can put this in one at a time, or I can go over to my class list and I can take my class list and merge all my cells and copy that list and then just paste it in here, and then now they're all here. I could go through and change all the ages, or I can just tell my students that the first time they log in, they're going to have to do that, and that's something that all students are able to do. Then I'm going to click Save All, and then I'm just going to scroll down here. The last thing I want to do is look for this here. Print out cards with your students' login information. When I click on that, it gives me my student's name and their secret word. So what I do is I print this page and then I cut it out and give each one to my student. They then go to this website, this address here. They'll find their name on the screen. They'll type in their secret word, and then they're ready to go. And that's all there is to it to sign your students up for code.org.